Most of the airport hacks flooding your social media feeds are either completely useless or could actually make your travel experience worse. After spending weeks testing 10 of the most popular viral airport hacks, the results were genuinely surprising. Some of these so-called genius tips are total nonsense, but a few of them changed everything about how travel works. By the end of this, you will know exactly which ones are worth your time and which ones you should stop believing right now. If you have ever stood in a security line that felt like it was not moving, paid $8 for a bottle of water, or sat at your gate quietly panicking about missing a connection, this is specifically for you. So let us get into it, starting with the hacks that actually delivered. Booking the first flight of the morning sounds almost too simple to be a real hack, but after testing it multiple times across different airports and different airlines, it works without hesitation. Early morning flights have significantly fewer delays because aircraft are already positioned and fresh crews are ready to go. There is no cascade effect from earlier disruptions in the day. The airport itself is calmer, quieter, and honestly just easier to navigate. Fewer people at check-in, faster security, more space at the gate. And here is the bonus nobody talks about enough. Upgrade potential is actually higher on morning flights. Gate agents are more relaxed, planes are not completely packed, and if you are politely positioned, you have a better shot at a seat upgrade than on a packed midday flight. Yes, waking up at 4 in the morning is painful, but rolling through an almost empty airport with your coffee feels like a completely different world compared to the afternoon chaos. Verdict on this one is a clear yes, it genuinely works. Bringing an empty water bottle through security is so obvious that people overlook it constantly. Once you clear the checkpoint, you will find water bottle refill stations in almost every major airport terminal. Fill your bottle there, and you have just saved yourself somewhere between $5 and $10 per flight. That adds up fast if you travel even a few times a year. The bottle takes up barely any space in your bag. It goes through security without any issues, and you stay hydrated without getting completely robbed by terminal prices. Simple, effective, zero downside. This one earns a straightforward yes. The incognito mode flight hack is everywhere online. The idea is that airline websites track your searches using cookies and then quietly raise prices to pressure you into buying. After testing this extensively, opening the same searches in regular and private browsing windows across multiple airlines and booking platforms, the prices were identical every single time. Travel researchers have dug into this too, and the consensus is the same. Airlines are not dynamically hiking prices based on your browsing history. What you are seeing when prices change is actual demand fluctuating, other travelers buying those seats, or time-sensitive fare adjustments. Incognito mode does absolutely nothing here. It is a myth, and you should stop wasting another second thinking about it. Most travelers instinctively drift to the right when they approach a security checkpoint. It is just human habit. So here is the play. Go left. After starting this consistently, the difference is noticeable almost every time. Beyond lane direction, look for lines with business travelers. They move through security quickly. Laptops already packed in easy access spots. Liquids organized. Shoes that slip off in seconds. Following experienced travelers through security is an underrated time-saving strategy that almost nobody talks about. This hack is real, it works, and it costs you nothing except a slight leftward detour. It is one of those small behavioral shifts that quietly makes a big difference across dozens of trips over time. Gate checking your bag for free is situational, so it comes with conditions. If you are on a full flight and overhead bin space runs out, gate agents will often check your carry-on at no charge. It can save you a checked bag fee if you time it right. But you cannot count on it every time. On less crowded flights, there is no pressure to gate check, and the opportunity simply does not exist. The verdict here is that it works sometimes, in the right circumstances, but it is not something you can plan your whole trip around. Worth knowing, but not worth banking on as a guaranteed strategy. Priority pass lounges are legitimately underrated. If you have a travel credit card that includes lounge access, you are sitting in a quiet space with free food and drinks while the rest of the terminal is loud and overpriced. Absolutely worth activating if you have not already. Screenshots of your boarding pass are a no-brainer. Apps crash, Wi-Fi disappears, and phone batteries die at the worst possible moments. Screenshot everything before you leave the house and thank yourself later. Airport currency exchange counters are one of the worst financial decisions you can make while traveling. The exchange rates are terrible, and the fees are steep. Use your bank card at an ATM when you land, or get a fee-free travel card before you go. Bringing your own snacks through security is completely legal and wildly effective. A few items from home or a grocery store near the airport can save you $20 on a single layover without any effort. Finally, seat selection timing is real. Checking in exactly 24 hours before your flight opens up seats that were previously blocked. Airlines often release better seats at that window, so set a reminder and check in the moment it unlocks. Out of 10 viral airport hacks that are constantly being recycled across social media, only 3 are consistently reliable and worth building into your travel routine. Morning flights, the empty water bottle, and going left at security. The others range from completely fictional to occasionally useful to outright financially harmful. The internet loves to package travel tips as secret knowledge that airlines do not want you to know. Most of it is noise. But these 3 will genuinely save you time, money, and stress every single time you step into an airport. Next time you are scrolling through travel content before a trip, run it through a simple filter. Has anyone actually tested this in real conditions, with real flights, in real airports? Because that is the only way to know what is actually true. Smarter travel starts with cutting through the noise, and that is exactly what separates a stressful trip from a smooth one.